As mentioned earlier, Bowser's most notable change is that he now stands upright. Because of this, he has received a major boost to his speed and power. Specials, all pretty much the same from Brawl. Neutral Special, the Fire Breath. Up Special, Whirling Fortress. Side Special, Flying Slam. Down Special, the Bowser Bomb. Which interesting thing to note about Bowser's Down Special is that it has increased in power to the point where it can break a fully charged shield, which is nuts! Like I said earlier, because Bowser stands upright, he now runs with his actual feet instead of riding the ground like a freaking car. In addition to that, Bowser has received a bunch of new moves. Bowser's dash attack is now a running kick, Bowser's side smash is now a drop kick, and Bowser's neutral aerial has him spinning his body to attack, similar to Kirby's neutral aerial, and his back aerial is another drop kick. Bowser's final smash is still Giga Bowser, which for some weird reason he still has his Brawl moveset, which I'm not really sure of that. I mean, it's still an early build, so it might get changed during the final build, but as of E3, sorry guys, no Giga Bowser drop kick. But Bowser's definitely one of the most buff characters in the game next to Donkey Kong. I'm not sure what's going on with the big characters. They're all getting super big buffs. I know they're huge, but this is crazy. I mean, what's next? We're gonna see King Dedede wrecking souls? I don't know, but these guys definitely look to be a big threat. I mentioned earlier with Samus that there are no longer transformation when it comes to characters' movesets. Because of this, Zelda no longer is able to transform into Sheik and has received a new move because of it. Aside from her down special, her specials are pretty much all the same. Neutral special, Nehru's Love. Up special, Pharaoh's Wind. Side special, Din's Fire, which the core of Din's Fire has increased in power, and actually it gets more stronger the farther it's projected. Down special is Phantom Slash. It allows Samus to summon a phantom and strikes anyone in front of her. The longer it's charged, the farther the phantom will go. However, the phantom does act as a projectile, so it is possible for it to get reflected back. And Zelda's final smash is still her light arrow. Other than her inability to transform and her new special, I see no real change in her moveset. I mean, she's one of the few characters I had no real playtime, so I won't be able to tell you exactly how she plays, but I think it's safe to assume that with her new special, it opens new possibilities for new strategies. Like Zelda, Sheik has received new specials, 2 to be exact, since she's no longer linked to Zelda. Sheik's neutral special and up special are still the same, being her Needle Storm and Vanish. However, her side special and down special have been changed. Her side special Burst Grenade acts as a bomb that actually has a pull-in effect before it explodes. Down special is Bouncing Fish. It's an acrobatic kick that sends Sheik flying forward. And Sheik's final smash is still Light Arrow, which god damn it is better change for the final game, because now that they're separate characters, they no longer need the same final smash. Separate them, make them more different, change that final smash, please. But other than her new specials, there's really nothing else that's a notable change to Sheik. I mean, I can definitely say that since this game has a ton of hit stun, Sheik retains the title of one of the most combo potential characters in the game. From what many people say, Marth is the most nerfed character in the game so far. I don't know if I believe that, but let's take a look. His specials, all pretty much the same. Neutral special, Shield Breaker, has increased in power, making it easier to break shields. Up special, Dolphin Slash. Side special, Dancing Blade. And down special, Counter. The biggest part of Marth's game is aerial. This is where he seems to have gotten nerfed. Marth can no longer 2-in-1 short hop fair anymore, making his combo potentials in the air rather difficult or almost non-existent. Dancing Blade seems to have gotten changed to act a little more similar to how it was in Melee. Mix-up potentials are no longer possible. Once you start Dancing Blade, it seems that you're committed to that move until you either complete it or you just stop using it. And Marth's final smash is still a critical hit. Now the changes to Marth may not be completely noticeable to someone that does not play the game competitively. However, what I stated should really not hinder anyone from choosing Marth. In my opinion, Marth is still great. He's still going to be one of the greatest characters, even if he does not have the same abilities he had in Brawl. Definitely one of the few characters has received several new changes, actually a lot of changes, making sense since Pit is now based on his appearance in Kid Icarus Uprising. The one thing I wanted to point out was Pit's voice for this game. It's just something that pleases me because I never got a chance to play Kid Icarus Uprising, but I love the way Pit sounds in this game, no homo. Moving on from voices, let's go on to specials. Neutral special being the only special he's pretty much retained from Brawl, being the Palutena's arrow. Everything else has pretty much got an overall change. Up special being power of flight. Pit now flies in a complete straight line, which actually gets a lot of distance. His side special is the upper dash arm. It sends Pit dashing forward and punching anyone in his way towards the sky. His down special is the Guardian Obatars, which guards Pit from both sides from any attack and counters after being hit. Aside from his specials, Pit has received some changes in his other attacks. However, there are so many of them and I can only go over a few of them, but from what you need to know is that many of his animations have changed, the reach, the distance, the radius of some of his attacks have changed, even some of the damages have really changed, making Pit like a completely new character, which is great. He actually looks like a character I want to pick up now. Finally, Pit's final smash is now the 3 Sacred Treasures. To sum it up, with all Pit's changes to how he plays, he's definitely looks to be one of the most improved characters since Brawl. Since she is no longer tied to Power Suit Samus, Zero Suit Samus now has her own character slot. The biggest change to her character is that she now has jet boots. These have increased her speed and power to her kicks. Her neutral special still the paralyzer. Her up special now the rocket kick, no longer the plasma wire. Her side special, plasma whip, and her down special, the flip jump. She has received a new side smash, no longer using her plasma whip, but rather 2 powered kicks. Zero Suit Samus has also received a new final smash, which is her gunship, and for the love of God, why can't Sheik be like this? Get something cool, please, Sakurai, if you're watching this, which I know you're not. But with the addition to her new jet boots, Zero Suit Samus has definitely turned out to be one of the most strongest characters in the game. The major change to Olimar is that he can now only have 3 Pikmin following him at a time. The order in which he plucks Pikmin has now been fixed to come out red, yellow, blue, purple, white, then back to red. His specials for the most part have pretty much stayed the same with the exception of his up special. His neutral special, still the Pikmin pluck. His up special is now winged Pikmin, which allows Olimar to fly. However, the more Pikmin the captain has to carry, the heavier he will be. Side special is Pikmin throw. Down special is Pikmin order. His final smash is still the end of day, which is kind of weird. I mean, mainly because there's an item that's essentially his final smash, but whatever. It might change in the final build, but if it doesn't, that's fine. It's not a big deal. There have also been some new changes added to the Pikmin while Olimar fights. During any battle, an arrow will appear on top of Pikmin's head to determine which Pikmin Olimar will be using next. The color of the arrow will depend on what player slot Olimar is selected. In addition to this, Pikmin can also pick up items. If Olimar should happen to throw a Pikmin and it lands near an item, that Pikmin will bring that item to Olimar. But that's pretty much all the information that I could dig up on Olimar. It's just cool that because Olimar has received all these changes, it will add a new level of strategy for Olimar players to master. Diddy Kong is one of the characters that did not change moveset wise. The only thing that's been changed really is the properties and the effectiveness of his moves. His neutral special, still the peanut gun, now creates a powerful explosion when it's charged to its maximum, damaging opposing players within its radius. Up special is still the rocket barrel boost, which is able to launch Diddy Kong more horizontally this time. His side special is still the monkey flip, and his down special banana peel, which, funny thing to note, is one of the only moves in this game so far that actually causes tripping. As mentioned, the only notable change to Donkey Kong's move is his range. You can see that his smash attacks and even his tilts, for the most part, have increased in range. However, can't talk more about Diddy Kong's playstyle since he is one of the few characters that were not playable at E3. Another character that wasn't playable at E3, so there won't be much change to Dedede until we see more. From what we do know, his specials are pretty much exactly the same like they were in Brawl. Neutral special, still the inhale. Up special, super Dedede jump. His side special has now been changed to Gordo's toss, no longer tossing Walladees or Walladoos, only Gordos. Down special is still the jet hammer. Other than his change to his side special, the only thing I can say for King Dedede, that he's a bit more expressive than he was in Brawl. Then again, everyone seems to be more expressive and full of life, not like the dead lifeless puppets they were in Brawl. Lucario's aura is now much stronger than it was in Brawl. His aura now affecting every one of his specials. Neutral special Aura Spear now gets far more faster and stronger as Lucario's aura increased than it did in Brawl. His up special is still extreme speed. One new change is that extreme speed is now affected with aura. The higher the aura Lucario has, the farther extreme speed will go. However, that can be a bit dangerous. It also seems that extreme speed now does damage to opposing players. His side special is still the Force Palm, and his down special is still Double Team. Lucario's final smash is now his Mega Evolution. When Lucario is in Mega Evolution, his aura is always at maximum charge. But that's pretty much all I have on Lucario, as he was also on the character that was not playable. Never had a chance to play with him, so I can't really tell you how he plays. From what I have seen, his special is all exactly the same from Brawl. Neutral special, Hero's Bow. Up special, Spinning Attack. Side special, Boomerang. And down special, the Bomb. His final smash is still Triforce Slash, which I don't have a clip for you, but this needs to change exactly like Sheik's. It's still the early build, so I can't get too upset about this, but this better change. Now, the only thing I can really tell from Toon Link's moveset that has changed is his down aerial. No longer does Toon Link bounce off a character after he connects it like he did in Brawl. Other than that, I really don't see any difference from how he plays in Brawl. If he plays any different and you guys got a chance to play with him, please let me know in the comments below. Charizard is no longer part of Pokemon Trainer's trio of Pokemon, now his own standalone fighter. We know that his neutral special is still Flamethrower, his side special is now changed to Flare Blitz, and thanks to Sakurai's Miiverse post, we know that his Rock Smash has not been removed, is now his down smash. However, we're unaware of his up special since we didn't have much gameplay or screenshots to go off of. Charizard's forward aerial is now a slash instead of him flapping his wings. Like Lucario, Charizard's final smash is his Mega Evolution. Not sure if it works like Lucario's, where it's just a power up, or if it works similar to Yoshi's Super Dragon, because from the little gameplay that we saw, Charizard was flying. So I don't know, that could be his up special that gives Charizard some air time, kind of like Pit's up special from Brawl. But with the little information to go on, it's up in the air how his final smash will work. Other than that, there's not much change, at least from what we're given. Charizard was also not playable, and there's not much gameplay on him to go off of. easily the only character that has little to no gameplay footage, so bear with me. We do know of some of his specials, his neutral special still being Eruption, which as of Robin's reveal video now releases Blue Flames. Finally, the hero of Blue Flames exists. Up special still is Ether, and his down special is his counter. We're unaware of his side special, which I'm pretty sure it's exactly how it was in Brawl, since everything else looks almost exactly the same, but I don't know. If there was a screenshot where we saw his side special, please let me know. And for the most part, that's it. Nothing else to say. Like I said, there was almost no gameplay of Ike, other than the few seconds he had in Robin's reveal video, which you only saw what, like 2 moves? In terms of movesets, we know more, but in terms of footage, he's about in between of Charizard and Ike. All his specials exactly the same from Brawl. His neutral special, the Falcon Punch. Up special, Falcon Dive. Side special is his Raptor Boost. And his down special is Falcon Kick. And finally, his final smash is still the Blue Falcon. Nothing else to say for Captain Falcon except that he looks like a complete badass in Robin's revealed video. I just wish I could just watch that over and over and over again. Finally, we get to the last character, Sonic. I wanted to leave Sonic for last because he is a third-party character and I just wanted him to be a little more recognized for it. His specials haven't received any change at all. His neutral special is still the homing attack. Up special, Spring Jump. Side special, Spin Dash. And his down special, Spin Charge. His final smash is still Super Sonic, which makes the most sense. I know it was overpowered in Brawl, but that's the only thing Sonic could really do as his final smash. He seems to have gotten nerfed from what I've seen, at least in terms of damage. The amount of time it stays on the screen is still pretty much the same as Brawl, but for the most part it's not as overpowered as it was. The only change I could see of Sonic's moveset is his down smash. Now has him doing the splits similar to Fox's down smash. Other than that, I can only say that Sonic has definitely gotten stronger from Brawl. My only real problem is that he's still having trouble KOing characters. I mean, his side smash is still that punch, but the hitbox of that punch is so ridiculously small. Hopefully Sonic will get improved for the final game, and he's still one of my favorite characters of all time. But that's pretty much all the changes that I could find on the veteran fighters. Of course, if I missed anything or got something completely wrong, please let me know in the comments below. I did a lot of research and a lot of video watching to find all these new changes with these characters and pretty much learn all the characters that I did not have a chance to play with. But I am only human, so I am prone to make some mistakes here and there. So if I did, please let me know. But beside that, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. And if you want to see these videos when they come out, hit that subscribe button also. Next video in the series will be covering stages. That should be interesting, especially with the buttload of information that we've been getting over the past few days. So look forward to that. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.